Hello, Olivia Young.
Hello, Kira.
Welcome. I'm so good. I'm so glad to see you.
So, I'm excited for
Hi,
this.
welcome to Kira and Co. You're our second guest.
I'm the second and co.
Yeah, you're the second and co.
And I am the and co.
You are the and co
I'm
today,
the and co
Olivia
today.
Young. Do you have a middle name?
Jane.
Jane. Love
Olivia
it.
Jane.
Do you get called that when you're in trouble?
I don't get in trouble.
No, you're good.
I'm always really...
I love that.
Nobody calls me Olivia Jane. It's
No.
only on my passport, my driving licence.
Mm-hmm. Love it. I've got a middle name as well. It's my mum's maiden name.
What?
So it's quite official. Hamilton. So
Well,
I'm
that is
Kira Hamilton
Kira.
McCaffrey.
That is quite intense.
It is intense.
That's more like a 2-second name. I wouldn't really call that a middle name. I would say you've got 2 second names.
Yeah, like a double barrel surname.
Not a double barrel, but you know some people have like those really obnoxiously long names.
Yeah,
Do you ever get that?
Yeah, and
See,
I'm one of them.
No, see, because I run a dance competition, right, every year.
Yeah.
I get names through and I just sit and I go, that's a sin. That's a selfish parent right there when I come through.
Why have they called her
Sorry,
name that?
Jackie, I'm calling it.
Ah!
Jackie. We're a minute in and I'm like, Jackie, I'm clocking you.
Aye, with that long name you've gave that Ginger Wayne. Aye, I get you.
Poor
I
kid.
know.
And Kira without the E, so that's already confusing everything.
I'm already getting called Kyra. Do you know what I mean?
It's Jackie's fault.
Aye.
Jackie,
What's
you're
she like?
getting
She said hi, by the way.
Well, I say change the name.
So, tell me about your week. What have you been up to?
Oh God, this week, what have
been
I
a
been
busy-
up
you've been a
to?
busy woman.
I know, the past few weeks have been mental.
Yeah, they have.
This week, what have I been up to? I actually lose track of the week, so it's really
It all
bad.
blends into
It
one.
all blends into like one day. So
I get
because
you.
we're filming this in October week, so like my dance classes that I teach are off for the October week, which has been lovely.
Love it.
So Sunday night, what was I doing? I was in Blackpool at the weekend. Came home on Sunday, was doing my volunteering on Sunday night. Monday, my alarm went at 6 and I spent the whole day at a dance comp with children.
Wow.
That was fun. Didn't realise in between I had also committed to do some private lessons.
Right.
And I was reading this is where my brain's at the moment. I was reading and it was like, I'll be here from 10, and I went like that to one of the mums that I teach their kid, and I went, I'm going to read that. If I said I would do this today, she's like that. Yeah, Olivia, you said tomorrow. Yesterday, I was like, I thought that was Tuesday.
Aye.
I was
Oh,
like
no.
so confused, and I was in like a pure nice outfit. My fringe was sitting right, and I was like, I don't even have a top on underneath this. I'm going to be so sweaty. So then, in between my kids doing solos at this comp, I was away doing private lessons and back to the comp. Then Tuesday, I can't even remember, Kira. I was teaching on Tuesday.
That's absolutely
I was doing
fine.
private lessons
Aye.
on Tuesday, all day pretty much. Wednesday, I was at Ardenview Lockside Lodge.
That looked gorgeous.
Oh my God, it was unreal.
Was there a hot tub?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love that.
It was so nice. Like
Aye.
we went to Juicy on the way actually to get like road trip fuel.
Nice. Love it.
Tried the new menu, and then we went over there. We like checked in. We took like Twister and like this game
how
called Sorry
fun.
What that
Yeah.
my mum got on TikTok Shop. Obsessed with TikTok Shop.
Same.
Put these headphones in. No, my mum is. I don't care for.
Oh,
TikTok
you
Shop.
don't care?
My mum has
I'm
got
like your
all the
mum then.
Wonder Skin lip stains and everything. She loves
she?
it. She loves it.
I love that.
So it's that you put these headphones on and it just plays really loud like music, and you pick up these 2 cards and it puts together like really random words, and I've got to say them to you.
Right.
It's hilarious. 'Cause
Is it good?
It's so hard. So we're like playing that. We ordered a Chinese. We had wine. We ordered more wine on Uber Eats. And
Dangerous game, that.
Well, no, it was a dangerous game because do you know you need to put your date of birth in to prove you're over 18.
Right.
And I had put what I thought was my date of birth in. I get the guy and he's like, that's not the right one. And I was like, well, there's my ID. For some reason, if Uber's watching this, don't charge me the £26 I owe you, because it got cancelled and it said £0 and 0 pence.
Oh,
It said
good.
order cancelled, so I've never
Oh.
been charged for it. Touch wood.
Yep.
I bet you I get charged for it, but
No,
at
it'll
the
be
moment
fine.
it was free.
Do you know the last time I used Uber Eats, I was coming back home from a night out, but I like wasn't ready to like really say goodbye to the night out. This makes me sound really bad, right? So I was on the bus home, my mum was like off work
On
that
the
night.
bus home?
I was on the bus home. Because I have my...
What's that? You
Like-
get your free bus travel?
I'm still got my free bus travel. So I'm always fair. I'll just
forget
get the
sometimes
bus
I'm
home.
much younger than you are, Kira.
I know.
God,
So,
love her.
but this is only my last year of it, so like I'm trying to use it as much as I can. So I was on the bus home, and I was like, oh, I'm going to order more vodka, right? Because my mum was in. I was like, we'll put something on or whatever, right? And we'll have a drink. That's also a thing for people, having a drink in the house with your mum. Like, people are like, that's so weird. Like, the amount of times that people say to me, that's so strange. And I'm like, that's so normal for us. Anyway.
Each
then-
their own. None of their
each to
business.
their own. Aye, we listen and we don't judge. So I ordered vodka on Uber Eats, and I thought I'd ordered it to my house, but I'd
Where did
ordered
you
it
order
wherever the bus was. Like, it was on my way home. So the guys, I was like, why has this not worked? And then I did it again and put it in my house. And so the one that I've ordered on the way was like, you've not put the right address in, like, where it, and I was pure, I'm so sorry, this is my address.
Did you get 2 bottles of
I
vodka?
got 2 bottles of vodka and I spent like £50. And I was
Because
just
they
like,
bumped the prices up. Like, for me,
Major.
2 bottles, we got a bottle of Prosecco and a bottle of wine. I was at £26.
oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
that's
would never
like
be the
against the
norm.
grain for me to like pay for that. But because I'm steaming, I'm like, yes, I will pay
It's
that.
totally fine, and then you wake up and you go, what did I spend
Why did I
£50
do that?
on Uber Eats?
Aye.
I've done it before, but when I've ordered an Uber Eats and then I've fell asleep waiting on it and woke up the next day and there's like a McDonald's bag at the front door and I'm like, cool.
Oh, my dad did that with the Chinese, and now they've blocked his number. He can't phone. He's not allowed to phone now.
Because it's cash on delivery.
Aye, so we have to, if we're getting a Chinese phone from my mum or me, our phones, because
Oh my
he's
God,
like
barred
banned.
from the Chinese.
Barred from the Chinese. It's such good Chinese as well.
I can't
it's a
relate
shame.
because my Chinese, one time I walked in and they went, it's on us. They followed me on Instagram a while back.
Oh!
And I walked in to my Chinese.
That
and
would
was
make
like,
my life.
And he was like, that's on us. And I was like, are you sure?
I love that.
And they were like, yeah, of course. And I just was like, please take that then, thank you.
Aw.
I'm so bad for that. See, whenever I do anything on PR, like a dinner or whatever, I always have to tip. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, how can you walk out and not tip? I know that you're there
know.
to like post about it, but how can you not tip the people who have actually served you?
Because they're always like so nice as well, and you see, do
They
you ever
are.
go to the dinners and it's like they're like, yeah, get whatever. So then you can get like the most expensive thing on the menu, all the drinks, all this. And sometimes I'm like, I'll just get the penne arrabbiata, please, because I don't want to like.
It's so true. But
do you know
like,
what I mean?
Even when we were in Juicy the other day and they just were like, do you want this, do you want that? And I was like, yeah. Like, and you just are like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
stop giving me stuff.
Because
Like,
they're so nice and so generous.
they
and
are
it's,
so
like,
nice
lovely.
because like it works 2 ways.
Yeah.
But I always do feel that like this is not normal.
It's not normal, and everyone acts like it is normal, Olivia. Like,
I think a lot of people are like more than happy to just accept it and be like, this is how things are meant to go because
Yeah.
I've got a few followers on Instagram. And actually for me, I'm very much like, I just think it's so much nicer to be really grateful for those opportunities.
Yes.
Like, see that lodge the other day? Me and my pals had booked a lodge for that Wednesday anyway. So when I got text like, would you like to come to Adam View? I was like, yeah, would the 15th of October work? Because in the back of my head, I was like, well, if I can pull this off, I
Yeah.
can cancel the one we had booked anyway and go to that one. So like, I texted my pals in the group chat when it got confirmed and I was like, ha 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 ha, in block capitals, I'm cancelling the lodge. Like, I just left them sitting because I was like, they're going to think this is pure evil.
Aye.
But actually, it's a nice thing. I couldn't believe my luck.
no,
like-
it's mental. See some of the stuff that you get in your DMs. It's like,
Crazy.
are you sure?
I know.
Like, that's how it feels.
That's how it felt when I got my free Chinese, Kira. I was like, this is,
Yeah.
I've made it moment.
So see, when you go back now, do you think they'll be like, right, okay, that's £22? Do you think that's just
I've
a
been back
one-off?
since, and then there was another time that they gave me it discounted because they didn't have what I wanted, and I think at that point they were terrified that I would give them a bad name online, and I would
Right,
never
okay.
do that because
No,
I've always
never.
been loyal to them.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Being
So-
loyal to your Chinese is like a really big
it's
thing.
a needs must.
Yeah,
so I mean,
it's a
like,
needs must.
your dad doesn't quite get that, but it's just
No.
as well that you and your mum can still order it.
My poor dad, I can't order a Chinese now. Like, we have to be
Like,
in the house for it to
Imagine
happen.
being blocked for the Chinese.
It's really sad, actually. It's really sad. I
The poor
know.
guy, if you and your mum ever going a night away and he's like, I fancy Chinese, be like, can you please phone me the Chinese?
I know,
Like,
it's terrible.
That's a sin.
And he wouldn't know how to work Just Eat or Uber Eats either, so I don't know. I know
He's
it's a
really
shame.
fucked it for himself.
Yeah, he's
Can you
really
swear on
ruined
this
it.
podcast? Do we avoid the sweary words?
You can swear if you know I like you that much.
You
Swear.
can have a penny in the sewer jar for that.
Aye, I know. Right, so I could
So-
sit and talk to you for hours,
Yep.
Olivia, Jane Young. I could talk to you forever. But I want to talk to you a bit about Big Brother,
Okay,
right?
let's do it.
You've probably had 5,000 million bajillion questions about this since you were last on.
But let's go.
But let's go. So you were runner-up,
Duh.
right? Amazing.
Cry, no money.
No money for me.
Nope.
That's such a whirlwind. It's an unbelievable experience, I can imagine. But what was
I
like?
keep telling you, you need to apply for it.
I
I've
know.
said it before, not think she'd be class on it. It'd be so much fun.
Like, I would like it, but I feel like I'm really specific to live with. So I think I would be kind of like, oh my God, I hate that they're doing that.
But that's what makes it good.
I know.
That, and do you know what? You would really get involved in all the challenges. You would love getting dressed up. Like, in a way, you're very similar to me like that. Like, life's not that serious.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, see getting dressed up and being told, like, see today, Kira, you're going to be dressed up as a mushroom. You'd be like, yes, come on.
I'd be like,
you would
loving
just take it and you would just roll with it.
I know, so maybe that's in the cards for me then.
I think it is.
Maybe, but I'm always like, I don't know if I'd apply for it and I just want them to contact me. But then that's waiting for something
That's
to
the beauty of, like, the application process is nobody has to know.
True.
Like,
True, actually, no one has to know.
Like, nobody would know.
So you applied?
I applied.
Right, okay, love that.
I applied.
Was it something you always wanted to do?
Yeah. Always, like, I grew up watching it because I'm the same. So, like, it started in 2000 and that's when the year I was born. So, like, I am the same age as it. So, I actually grew up kind of when it was, like, the thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And I remember, like, as a wee girl being, like, barred for watching it, but you would catch bits of it in, like, the morning. Because telly used to be really weird because I don't know if you would remember this.
What?
But, like, so see when, like, telly way back when, they would do reruns of the show that was on the night before in the morning. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
See, that's because we're probably older than you. But, like, see, now you can't do that because of, like, the watershed and everything. So, like, the language on a 9 o'clock show and the content of a 9 o'clock at night show wouldn't be legally allowed to be broadcast at 9 o'clock the next morning. So, like, see, when I was getting ready for school, if my mum had on the night before's episode, like, I would watch it as a wee girl. So I grew up around it and always said, if it ever comes back, I'll do it. And I think I kind of manifested it in that way.
Yeah, I love that.
Like, I applied in the last 2 days of the applications, but, like, nobody knew. I just sent it and forgot about it.
And what age were you when you did it? 22?
I applied at 22 and then I was 23 by the time it happened.
Right,
so,
and did you love it then?
I loved it.
You loved it so
See,
much.
when people ask about it, I'm always like, I had the best time. Because I genuinely did. Like, I just think it's the same thing with anything in life. Life's what you make it, right?
100%.
And if you go into any opportunity or any experience with a really, like, serious atmosphere, like, head and, like, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, something like that. Like, you want to go in and have fun.
I know. I think people do take stuff too seriously because now, because of social media and all that, everyone's so aware of themselves.
So true.
And it's, like, off-putting. When I meet somebody and I can tell that they're aware of themselves, I'm like, it's good to be aware of your surroundings. Listen, if a guy's following you in the street or whatever.
It's good to be self-aware.
But, like...
But it's better to, like, take risk and then at a later point you can almost, like, rectify any mistakes than just walk around too scared to be who you actually are.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would rather somebody was, like, loud and proud in who they are. Because you get more respect than somebody who's an utter shite bag.
I always say this, but I would rather be disliked for being me than, like, trying to be something else and be disliked
100%.
for that, because this is, like, who I am, so take it as you will.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. If you
Like,
don't get it, then that's your fault, actually.
But the other thing I find as well is, like, see, genuinely, like, you know how, like, there's those girls who are like, delete that, I look horrific. If my pals posted a picture of me and I look horrific, I don't have to share that on that. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And even if I do, I'm like, do you know what? Take me or leave me. That's what I look like.
Aye, that's what I look like on that day, but look at me the day.
No, but
you know
it's
what
like,
I mean?
it's very much like you can't change what you look like. So it's like, well, you can to an extent, right? But it's like, and that doesn't mean to say I've not changed parts of it. For example, like, you get braces, you can change parts or whatever, but, like, I'm very much like, that's a bad picture, but that is actually what I look like. So take
me as you will, or just
you know what
leave
I mean?
me alone then.
I can't with those girls who are like, oh no, you can't post that. I look, who actually cares?
Aye.
Who actually cares?
And life's too short to be worried about what you look like in a picture.
You're so right. Social media has caused that because, see, 20 years ago, nobody would have thought twice. You would take a picture on, like, somebody's digital camera and they would have to go and get them, like, printed before you would see it again. So you would take the picture and then put the camera away and you would never see them for 6 months, that picture. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
I know.
And I kind of do wish life was like that.
Part of me does as well. I know that we're in this world and it's exciting and I love being part of it, but it's also, like, it's kind of sad sometimes that people are so worried about what they look like and so worried about how they come across and all that it's stopping people from being themselves.
But you can also create, like, a kind of persona as well,
which I
of
think
what
a
you
lot
want
of people
to think you are online. This is hilarious because you were actually asking me about Big Brother, and we've gone like in some massive. This is what we're gonna preface this episode by saying we're gonna go like here or there, left,
everywhere,
right, because that is what we do when we
it
chat.
is.
Like,
I know.
Me and Katie, I can't follow a structure.
I can't follow a structure at all because there's so much to say and we have to get it all out.
I know.
It's fine if we don't revert. We'll always revert back to the question.
We'll revert back at some point.
Aye. So,
but
there we go.
There we go. So that answers that question. Skip, tick, next.
Next one. So, can we look forward to maybe seeing you on the television again, Olivia?
Well, my dream really, obviously I did my Masters.
This is something else I want to talk about. I'm so glad you brought this up. You did your Masters.
Yeah.
Completed.
Like,
you've got your...
So it's a double accredited course.
Amazing.
So the Masters is done. To get my double accreditation, there is one thing left to do.
Right.
And that is shorthand at 60 words a minute. Now, I did an exam on Friday, just gone.
Right.
I don't have the result back yet. It's the best it's gone so far.
Amazing.
But you can only make 7 mistakes. So if I've made 8, I've failed it, basically.
Right.
So we wait. I don't know when it comes out, but basically I can do that as many times as I want till I pass it. Because 7 mistakes is quite tight.
Minuscule. That's like a theory test.
240 words and you're allowed to make 7 errors.
No.
That's insanity, right?
That's terrible.
And also, like, I'm probably not going to use it, but I do need to get it because I'm like, I'm not going to start something I'm not going to finish. I want to walk out with the new degree and the double accredited qualification.
Yep.
So I just need to do that. But the Masters, done, completed, 2 degrees in the bag.
Oh, I love it. 2 degrees to your name, Olivia. So how does that...
know.
Are you like, are you walking into a room and going, listen, I'm more clever than all you?
No.
I would be.
No, like, do you know what it is? I love it because see when people online, like, I very much look like a blonde, stereotypical, like, blonde, I think, because I like to, like, do my hair and makeup and whatever.
Yeah, dress up.
Like, I like pink. I'm very much a stereotypical blonde, so, like, at first glance, people just judge you. So, like, I always get comments on my TikTok, and I'm just like, you're so uneducated. Like, I am. Do you know that way you're just like, lol, you don't even know the half of it? Like, I'm actually so smart.
Yeah. Lol, you don't know the half of it. I'm so clever. I'm more clever
so, like,
than you. Because
you know
why are you commenting? Yeah, so do you get hate comments?
You get the odd one, don't you? Like, and it's, people say, don't look. You do find yourself looking for them because you can't help it. Like, somebody, like, what did somebody say to me recently? Well, to be fair, it's not really hate. Somebody did this interview outside Lewis Capaldi. We need to talk about Lewis Capaldi.
We need to talk about Lewis Capaldi.
I've not seen Kira in so long.
I know.
To be fair, we've got so much to get on. This is not going to be a short episode.
I know, it's terrible.
This is going to be hellish to cut out because there's no structure.
No structure. But this provides the best types of episodes, I think.
Where we just chat.
Yeah, because the people love to hear a gab, so it's fine.
So true. But no, so like, and I clicked on everybody loves to call me Timu Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm like, oh cool, like, don't really care. Call me that, I actually don't care.
Timu?
Sabrina Carpenter is so much more well off than I am anyway, so just so everybody knows, I don't actually shop in Timu, like, I don't promote that. They keep asking me to like collab with them on Instagram, and I'm like, sorry,
no thanks, guys.
But yeah, I get that all the time. And then to be fair, this is quite funny. Like, that guy was like singing in a microphone and then got me to sing back, and everybody was like, thought it was Sabrina till she opened her mouth. And I was like,
and see that guy's TikTok? I applied for something and it was to be in his TikTok. They were looking for like actors to like do that. So like to come in and like sing a lyric to Lewis Capaldi's songs before his concert.
what, actors to do it?
So I like applied to that, and then they were like, okay, this is what it is. It was something to do with Lewis Capaldi, and I was like, oh, I'm applying to that. And then they were like, this is what it is. It's this guy's TikTok. He's going to ask you to finish a lyric. Can you come in dressed like Lewis Capaldi in a house coat and a towel turban on your head? And I was like,
No,
actually, I'm not coming to the Hydro looking like that, because what if Lewis Capaldi's outside?
Like, you would do it if they were like, here's 2 tickets for your troubles.
Yeah, they weren't even,
but
that wasn't even happening.
They just wanted to use you, Kira.
They did want to use me, and I'm not happy about that.
Exactly.
But then I did end up getting a ticket.
Exactly.
To Lewis.
How did you end up getting a ticket?
So, guys, if you know, you know, right?
You were hustling.
I was.
You were texting me like, how are you going?
I know, I was texting everybody. I emailed his manager. I emailed everybody. I messaged everybody. I was like,
That is hilarious. You actually, what did this email say?
Please give me a ticket. I was like, you don't understand. Like, as soon as Lewis meets me, I'm saying that as if I'm going to go backstage with him. Like, I need to chill. But I emailed everybody, and then it ended up, I was like, he's going to get back to me. Like, he is. Didn't get back to me. I'll show you the DMs. It's like really embarrassing, actually. Lewis, please DM me back. Like, I'm just like waiting in the wings here. It's awful. So, like 2 hours before the concert, they came up in Ticketmaster, and I was like, and I bought 2. Yeah, me and my mum.
Oh my
God. I actually had the night of my life.
It was amazing. I was
so
really
good.
drunk by the end of it, to be fair.
It's so emotional as well, though.
It is.
I don't listen to Lewis.
I'm sure I spilt a drink on the girl sitting in front of me, so apologies to her if she
Oh,
sees this.
she's alright.
But I think I was that drunk. No, she wasn't, because I was
Right.
like, why is she moaning to my pal Becky? And Becky was like, I think you spilt your drink. And I was like, how would it spill there? But because the whole back of the seat is like covered.
Yeah, because you were in like a lounge or something, weren't you?
No, so basically, his management, after I posted on TikTok, like, I can't get tickets, reached out to me. I didn't believe it at first. Like, this is one of those moments where, like, you know, when you do get given, see that we're talking about, when you get given stuff, and you're just like, wow, this is so kind. Like, I was like, what the hell? I actually replied and was like, is this for real? And the girl was like, yeah, you can message me if you feel more comfortable. So send me your email address. I looked up the end of the email address is like whatever talent, and I looked it up, and the first search was Lewis Capaldi, and I was like, oh my god, that's who represent him. So I was like, right, hi, this is Olivia from TikTok. If you could help with tickets, that would be amazing. She was like, what night is it you've got a ticket for? Because she was like, did you manage to find them? And I was like, I got 1 ticket. Because technically I got 1. My best friend Becky was like, I've got you a ticket. But I was wanting to go with my mum and my auntie, so they didn't have a ticket. So she was like, I can help you get 2. So I was like, amazing. And she was like, that's you on the guest list. Phone me if there's any issues, and gives me her number. And I was like, oh my god. So I phoned my auntie and I was like, you're going to Lewis Capaldi.
Oh,
I was like, but don't quote me on it till you've got the tickets in your hand. Because I was like, but also, why would somebody prank you and be like, I've got you guest list tickets, and then not have them?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you.
So we were in the Sky Bar first over at the Radisson Red. And like Lewis Capaldi's family were all in there. His poor brother. Have you seen videos of his brother at the
Yeah, it looks dead like him.
He was in, and everyone and their granny in that Sky Bar was like, can we get a picture? Can we get a picture? And see, for me, that just makes me cringe really hard. Like, obviously,
I know,
like,
I know.
each to their own. And like, sometimes people, like, in the Sky Bar as well, there's this wee girl, she's a singer, and she was like, can we get a picture? And I was like, yeah, of course. But like, I just felt really bad, because I was like, this poor guy, it's actually his brother that's famous, and everybody's harassing him for a picture. And he's getting it,
I know, because if you become that famous, your family are as well now.
But his brother is the spit of him, just with dark hair.
It's funny that, isn't it?
It was the wildest thing.
He even sounds like him.
He does. It was so weird, but like, I felt bad. He was pretty much just doing the rounds of everybody's table and getting a picture with them all.
I know.
But then they walked over to get their tickets out the gate. So I went at like 3 o'clock when the guest list opened, and they were like, we don't get, when the box office opened, they were like, we don't get the guest list tickets till 6:30. So obviously my mum and my auntie are meant to be taking these tickets, and I was like, guys, just get ready and come for 6:30.
Yep. Oh.
Don't
see that not knowing. I hate that.
I was really on edge. I think that must have been why I sank 4 Cosmos before I walked over there, Kira. And that's why I was so drunk singing on that video. And then I went over, and I never even had to say my name. It was the wildest thing. The guy just handed me this envelope with my name on it, and I was like,
you were like,
it was one of those, like, I actually can't believe this. So I gave him to my mum and my auntie, and I was like, enjoy your night, guys. And then me and my pal Becky went up to the Star Suite.
Love it.
It was amazing.
The power of social media, Olivia.
That is one of the moments where I genuinely been like, wow, like, this place, social media can be really toxic and fake, and like there's a lot of elements that I hate about it. But see, that one night I was just, and they weren't far back, like, they were really good seats. Like, me and Becky were here, my mum and auntie were like right there, and I just kept looking back, and I was like, this makes me so
You're
happy.
like, we're here, we're in this together, guys.
And it was my sister's birthday, so then after that I went to How more, special. And I was sick in a cup. I like to keep it classy.
Aye.
It started off a really good night, and then I was in the more spewing in a cup, so apologies to Moore and whoever had to clean that up.
Oh, it's all right though. Do you know what happened to me? We were in the Sky Bar actually before we went to see him.
I love the Sky Bar.
I love the Sky Bar.
Do you know what I'm going to plug just now? Because
Go for it.
It's to do with the Sky Bar, but also, right, so Boozy Brunch do boozy brunches in the Radisson Red, and I used to dance at the boozy brunches, and now I just help Stevie with like his social media. It's like you'll see me sometimes doing like interviews at the events. You need to go to a Radisson Red boozy brunch.
Are they brilliant?
It is the best, like Saturday or Sunday afternoon. Because what we like, there's a Mother's Day one, and every year we go to the Mother's Day one. We went to one at Christmas. Like, they are such a good day. Like, you will go into the Radisson, you'll have a meal, and then the dance floor will open. They get the dancers from Ace Tribe in. They look amazing. And then, like, there's a live saxophone player. And then we book the Sky Bar for when it finishes. So, like, we spend the afternoon downstairs having a pure boogie, and then we go up and sit in the Sky Bar. It's such a good day.
What a nice vibe. I need to go to that. I've seen loads of people going to them.
Your mum would love it.
Would she love it?
I feel like we should make it happen. You need to see the Mother's Day one. You need to bring her to the Mother's Day one next year.
Maybe I'll need to write that down somewhere. Oh, well, it'll be on this.
We went to a boozy bingo for Mother's Day this year.
Love that.
And like Claudia won an overnight stay in the Radisson Red. Like the prizes and that were really good.
We were at the Sky Bar for New Year, me and my dad and my cousin, and it was unbelievable. Such a good night.
Vibe
Do you know
there,
Paige Turnley for Love Island?
Yeah.
She was singing.
She sings all the time in places.
And I was pure, yes, Paige! Like, I was having the best night of my life.
I love Paige.
I know,
so
and then
nice.
do you know what happened as well? This is
Yes,
terrible.
Paige!
I was pure, yes! I was like, this is amazing. I went to the bar and I ordered a glass of Whispering Angel, right? And it was like £16. I was pure, it's terrible. It's New Year. And then my card declined. And I was pure,
I'm a shooting.
I was like, no gets asked at Christmas. I was pure at my cousin. I was going, cousin. I was going, Libby, come pay for that, will you?
You'd been better just getting a bottle. You'd
I know. Well, listen, my card was still declined. So, but do you know what's funny?
You need a credit card.
No,
you do.
I couldn't.
They're a lot
But
of
see,
fun.
when it declined, somebody went, I follow you on TikTok, and I was pure,
no, I'm not the role girl.
I was like, well, it's not me. Like, I was
That's
dressed.
my twin sister.
I was dressed to the nines and all that, and what, £16? It's no working. I was pure, oh, sorry.
Happens to the best of us.
Aye, so that's my mate. Also, right, at the Lewis Capaldi Sky Bar, somebody tried to fight my mum at the bar.
Shut up.
Oh, Olivia, it was mental. Right before we saw Lewis, I saw him. I actually feel as if I've met him, and I've not. It's awful. It's honestly terrible.
What is that like? You know, when you like believe in.
Is it called limerence? No, that's not what it's called.
What's that called? And you like have this like
delusion.
Potentially.
I think it is.
No, like, you know, people have these like relationships.
Parasocial.
Yes, you've got a parasocial relationship with Lewis Capaldi.
I do. I have a parasocial relationship with him. It's awful.
I really hope this lands in his For You page, so he does reach out to me and apologise for not answering your DM.
Yeah, I know. Same. I really hope so. I'm just expecting, like, I just know as well, this is a separate point, but I just know he'd fit in dead well with my family.
Kira, you don't fancy him, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Because he's so talented and he's just, like, such a good guy. Like, do you know what I mean?
You
like,
need to come up to the gym because I've seen him in the gym a few times, to be fair.
Right, I'll need to come up. But anyway, yeah, my mum was...
It's very, like, rare occasion.
Right, okay.
That I have seen him in the David Lloyd before, so...
I'll need to come then.
You will need to come.
I feel like I'm going to meet him in a bar, though, somewhere. And I'm going to go, Lewis, you want my number? That's what I'm going to say to him.
No, Kira, that would, honestly, that would step the roll content up a
like,
whole new
so
level.
Imagine I could be
What do you
Kira
think he likes in his salad rolls?
I think that he might be, if we're going for a morning roll, I think he's a bacon.
Oh, really? I
Aye.
see him as a square sausage
Do you?
kind of guy.
Do you think he's a tripler and gets threes?
Aye, square. I'm sure I watched something, he said he didn't really like eggs till recently. I'm sure I watched that on something recently.
Funny that.
But I think he's a square sausage guy.
Right, okay.
I bet he's square sausage, bacon and potato scone.
And I can get behind that. If
That's
I
a
can
good
become
combo. That's a
Kira
very meaty
Capaldi,
combo.
Aye, me too. I love that. So I need to get back to this really funny story.
This is so funny. We have gone on such a tangent from where this began.
So my mum nearly got into a fight at the bar when we were going to see Lewis Capaldi. Right, so basically we were in the bar and I was at this table, there was like this huge table, I was like, I'll sit here, she'll go order the drinks, right? This guy was like looking for a table, and I was like, he was talking to somebody, and I was like, oh, is it just the two of you? And he was like, yeah, me and my girlfriend. I went, oh, well, my mum's at the bar, like, you can just sit with us, we're at this huge table.
That is one thing though, like going to Lewis Capaldi, it was full of couples, and I was like, can you all do one?
Yeah.
Sitting in the Sky Bar, it was all these couples. I was like,
and they're all winching and
this
all
is
that.
for sad single people. Can you just leave us to this, please?
I know.
Why are you here?
Why are you here
What a
together
waste of
as well?
What a waste of tickets.
Like, at least break up before it. It just doesn't make sense.
Literally.
I know.
They were all taking selfies and all that in Sky Bar. I was like, do one.
Aye, get away from here. You don't belong
You're
here.
in the wrong place.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place. Couples, get out.
Literally.
So I was like, yeah, you can come and sit here. And he was like, oh, thanks, whatever, right? And he was like, going to the bar. And then I met somebody that me and my mum know. So then I went up to the bar to go and say, Mum, so-and-so's up there, let's go and sit with them. She's at the bar and she's gone, no, listen, I was there first.
Oh, you walked in on that?
Yeah, and I went, what has happened? And she was, and the guy, right, that was arguing with
a male?
her, was the guy that I had offered to sit with us. So he was pure, listen, don't start. And she went, no, I never started, but I will end it. And I was like, what's happened? I was pure, no, Mum, what the... And then we got our drinks, whatever, and she's going, I'm raging. And I was pure, what happened, Mum? And they were like, she was like, oh, so-and-so, like, they're slow as a week in the jail that night, right?
Well, they are quite slow up there making the drinks.
And listen, I get it.
I love it, though.
I love it.
But
I need my vodka now, please. Do you know what I mean? Aye. So she got the drinks, whatever, but it was like when she was waiting for them, basically, she was waiting pure ages, and then this couple stood in front of her, and she's like, listen, I was here first, and they were like, oh, raging. And I'm like, I would never skip. Listen, I actually am a bit of a skipper. I do skip the lines. That was
a lie that just fell.
Yeah, I know. It's right. At least I caught myself in it. But I don't skip the lines in the UK. I would abroad, like if I was in Spain, I'd just be like, right,
I don't understand English.
I'd be like, sorry, I'm actually virtually sorry. But like here, somebody could turn around and punch you.
Well, see, I don't really get that. You know, in like public, when people just start like having a go at you, and it's just like, what?
Aye.
Like, your day must be going really badly for you to want to just have...
Oh
don't get me wrong, road rage is a different thing. Road rage is like...
Well, that is different.
We can separate that from whatever, but like, see even... on Tuesday, me and my wee sister were taking a picture in the gym after we came out of a class in a mirror, and we were getting pure growlers of this woman, and I was going, what? As she walked away, and then this other woman walked past and went, oh, for f***'s sake. And I went, what, that we were taking a picture? She was like, yeah. And I went, God forbid we're confident in our bodies, you old hag. I was like, if you're going to give it to me, you're getting it straight back.
People are so angry within themselves. It's like...
It's a projection.
It's a projection.
Of like your internal feelings. See,
deep insecurity.
See, genuinely everything that comes out, that is internally like a projection of... Like if you're in a place where... See if you're a not very nice person and you lack compassion or whatever, that is a lot of like... internally, like what's going on within yourself, like
yeah, it is.
Genuinely, if you were in, like, I mean, everybody goes through phases. Like I've been called like mean and all that, but like I think genuinely, like each stage of your life and the way you are feeling in your own self is the way that you are to the world.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? But like, see the people who just walk around life picking fights with strangers.
Yeah, they must be deeply
also
unhappy.
Like, did you get your drink in the Sky Bar? Yes, you did. So is it that deep?
I know.
No,
well,
they weren't running out of booze anytime soon.
I know. There's plenty to go around, folks.
Literally.
And they stormed off. Well, Merfield, you've not got a drink now, and you're also raging. Bye. See you later.
Have a nice night.
Aye, but it was terrible. And then
that's why couples shouldn't go to Lewis Capaldi.
Aye, because clearly they're beefing or something, and then that's projected onto my mother. Yeah. How dare you two?
I know.
Anyway, I also got nearly locked in the toilet that night.
At the concert?
Yep. It was terrifying. But in the Sky Bar.
Oh, really?
So I was in the toilet, and the doors go right down to the bottom. You can't even like see out or whatever.
Yeah, it's an actual door.
Aye.
It's not a cubicle door.
And I didn't take my phone to the toilet, right? But I did have my jacket on for some reason. So I'm in the toilet, and I was like, I can't open the door. I could not open the door. I was going, oh no. And I took my jacket off and it fell to the floor, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And I was so frightened, Olivia. And then I went like this. I was banging on the door. I went, help! Help! Like that, right? No one else was in the toilet. And I was like, my mum has to know I'm missing. Like, surely she'll come and find me. And I was breaking
You probably just thought you were doing a big fat shit.
And I was so petrified. And then I finally got the door open and I went back to the table and I was shaking. I was going, Mum, I thought I was going to miss him the night. I paid £100 for my ticket, so I was not happy about nearly missing it.
You didn't miss it?
I didn't miss it because I saw him and it made my night.
Oh my God.
And then I went to Wonder Bar because they were promising that he would be there.
Oh, what a PR stunt that was, by the way. Well done to them, though, because they grew their following massively.
Well done to them, but also you liars.
But what I will say is, I think that they are quite pally with Lewis, because
they are.
Years gone by, when I was dancing, right? I used to dance at like events and whatever, like what I said, boozy brunch, whatever. I danced at the opening of Wonder Bar, like when it opened in 2021, I want to say.
I can't believe it's
so like, you know, the kind of like German like pin-up doll, I was dressed like that for the opening of Wonder Bar. I'm not even joking. And I was like dancing to some woman at the front playing the guitar.
Love it.
Really random. And Lewis Capaldi was there. So I have a picture with Lewis Capaldi at that night, like holding a beer like that.
Yeah, wow, I love that. He's
so
met everyone.
I think they've probably texted him and said, we're going to DM you, can you just reply from your account? Do you know what I mean?
Aye, I get you.
They framed it.
Everybody that I know's met him in Wonder Bar as well, so I was like convinced I was meeting him that night and I haven't. So
No.
whatever.
But yeah.
Whatever, Lewis, but it's really annoying. So anyway, that's that. I was going somewhere. Do you
Where?
know in Wonder Bar, they stand at the end of the bar, the Love Island producers, and they stand at the end of the bar with clipboards and scout people for Love Island?
No.
Well, just so you know, that might be happening. They might be going, listen, we
How did you
scouted you.
find, where have you found this information?
Long story. Telling you, it's the truth.
I don't believe her.
They've not scouted me.
I don't really venture into Wonder Bar anymore at the weekend.
Anymore?
There was a period of time in my life where I used to genuinely be out every weekend and probably go into Wonder Bar most weekends.
Right, I get you.
But I'm quite glad I'm past that stage, because
Aye.
like it's a sweat box in there
It
on
is,
a
and
Saturday
everyone
night.
knows everyone.
Don't get me wrong, like I was there like 2 weeks ago, mid-Saturday afternoon. It was great fun. I had a Frank's Pizza. What a buzz.
How good?
Tell me why Frank's Pizza replied to my story that I tagged them in saying, yes, wee man. What a strange reply.
I think it's like I don't know, that is quite funny.
Yes, I could show you.
Who's the guy that runs it? Do we know?
I don't know, but he called me wee man. One, I'm no a man. And
Aye.
two, well, I'm wee, but look, I'll show you.
But what, he could have said Queen.
Yes, queen. I don't know if that's his vibe. Thanks.
Do you think he
Pizza.
is Frank?
I don't know. I don't feel like he would, because yes, wee man. That is true. That actually happened. I'm not making that up.
Yes, wee man. You were like, oh.
I did very much enjoy the fact that I was sat in Wonder Bar with a Guinness, eating a Frank's
Yes,
pizza.
so that's another thing. You drink Guinness on a night out.
I do drink Guinness. You've seen it. Where you
Yeah, I've seen it with my own two eyes, and you just wouldn't expect that.
I like to do the
Surprise
unexpected.
everyone.
Yeah. I like that I fit of it. That's what I'm talking about. Like a fit of a stereotype, and then I just feel like I just completely break it down as soon as you actually talk to me.
Yeah, so have you been to the Guinness factory?
I did. I took my dad for his birthday this year.
So easy.
I loved it.
Was it so good? I'm not been.
It's a really good, like, see, even if you don't like Guinness, it's genuinely a really good, like, experience. Like, it's very immersive. You get all the smells. You get, like, talk through how it's made. You see all their marketing campaigns. And I do think, see, when something's been around since so long ago,
Aye.
like, I do find, and you obviously do history at uni, so,
I
like,
do.
you'll understand, like, I loved history at school. Like, I find that fascinating that back in the 1800s, this guy was like, I'm going to make this. And it's just evolved over the years. And it's wild. Like, as soon as that House of Guinness came out on Netflix, I was like, I'm watching it. Also, because Anthony Boyle is gorgeous and he was in it. Can we just talk about who's the guy? James
I'm
Norton.
obsessed with him.
James Norton, who plays Mr.
Is he the one that's a bit
Rafferty.
ginger? No.
The older guy.
Oh,
Who
aye,
plays-
aye, aye.
Oh, him with an English accent. Yeah. Him with an Irish accent.
Oh, I
what
know.
a
I'm
gorgeous,
actually, I
gorgeous
can't.
man.
See that Anthony Boyle?
He's handsome, isn't he? But have you
Oh my
watched Say
God.
Nothing?
No.
He's in that. You need to watch that too.
Do you know he's only 5'7"?
I know that's a shame.
But he makes up for it with that attitude.
Yeah.
And that everything
He's
about
like
him.
aura.
Oh, he's...
People's energy, I think, tells you quite a lot about them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I'm an energy person.
Energy person, 100%.
That's how we've ended up.
I know, you gravitate
You
towards
gravitate.
similar energy.
Aye, who wants to be around people that've got nothing to say?
And drain you. Like,
Oh my God, see that getting drained, Olivia?
can't do it.
I'm
Need to
away.
bounce.
Aye, I would just walk out the room. I can't do
I need
that.
to bounce off people.
Same. Oh my God, I keep having all of these like
Thoughts.
I need to get this all out.
This would be like a 6-hour long episode to
I
where
know.
we're going.
Would you ever go on Love Island?
See, this is one of the questions that I was asked not long ago, and I did say, so see, after Big Brother, I did go and have a meeting at ITV about it, and I could show you the email that literally says, we have no plans to put VIPs, that's the word they used, not my choice of words, before anybody comes and attacks me as if I think I'm something, because I don't, this year. And then Joey Essex walked in, and I was like, cool.
Oh, right. That was then that was then basically like sort of saying, yeah,
we don't have any plans to do this year and put anybody who's already done like anything in. And then Joey Essex walked in, and I was like, cool.
Do you know that was the worst decision he's ever made?
Do you think?
Because I liked Joey Essex before that, and then he went on to that, and I went, I strongly dislike you.
See,
now.
I didn't watch it that year.
See, I was right
See,
on
after
about
he walked
it.
in, I just thought,
Yeah.
disappointed.
I was in the Dubliner in Tenerife when it was announced that he was going into Love Island, and I went, oh my God, Joey Essex. And I went, that's the last next to me in the toilet. I went, do you know Joey Essex is going to Love Island? Like, I loved him, and then he ruined it for himself.
for you.
So I think
the only reason they put him in was so that he could go in that All Stars. But that All Stars is a load of rubbish, you know. Like, I'm
it was good
sorry.
the first season with Molly and
The first season,
Callum.
like, also, how many people, like, it's not really All Stars because the All Stars are either too busy, like, the All Stars for me are like the
Maura Higgins.
OGs. Maura Higgins isn't going to go on
No,
that. Do you know what I
she
mean?
isn't.
They're the ones who are so busy they don't actually have the time to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just getting made up of, like, they can't put a normal series on that year and then bring that person on to All Stars. They're not an All Star, they just did it 5 minutes ago. I'm scared.
Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
You chopped your finger off in church. Right, can you tell you chopped it off in church though? It looks
Like, that's it. I can't bend that pinky, but like, yeah, you can. See?
What age were you?
2. My mum had left me. See, you can see where it's been stitched up. The plastic surgeon that fixed it was like, she might not grow a fingernail, but
Here I am with
beat-
my 10
I
fingernails.
beat the odds. However,
You
it is
did.
a pain when I go and get them done because I'm like, oh, you can't cut that one. Like, that's my skin right up to the edge. But yeah, it's slightly, can you say deformed in 2025? Can I say that about my own finger?
Yeah, it's about your
I
finger.
can. It is, well, you got that self-awareness.
Need to
What is
check
that
now.
the word?
Aye.
You do need to check that you don't offend anybody, but it is, like, it's not quite as broad as my left
Aye.
ring finger, but thank goodness, like, if I ever do get engaged, I can take a picture of this gorgeous looking finger and it's not
You don't need to go.
that one, but
Right.
yeah, that is true.
That's
Sorry.
true. That is a great fact though to have
I know.
on hand.
That's
and say,
why
this is
I
my
like
fact.
that, like, you know, and you'll know this yourself because when you're a creative person and you go to musical theatre or you go to acting,
Yeah.
it's very much a question when you walk in the room and it's like,
What's your
let's all
fact?
do an icebreaker. What's a fun fact about yourself? Sorry, boom, I've got 2. Take it.
I used to say that I had musical toes. That was my
Musical toes.
yeah. That was
how
my
so?
fun fact because each one clicks at a different sound, like a different
Love
frequency.
that.
So I
This
used
is
to
what I
say
mean, like,
that.
see creative people like this, we just have to have these kind of things in
Yeah.
our back pocket.
Yeah. Or I used to say as my fun fact, I love Jess Glynn.
That is really random.
It's really random, and that was before the Jet 2 thing, so sorry I was in there first, guys.
Yeah.
I loved her. Loved her
She
so
was
much.
a hoot back in the day.
She was a hoot back in the day.
Back
and
in her
listen,
prime.
She's probably making hundreds of money for
Off
that
Jet
Jet
2.
2. And the
I know.
Americans all know about Jet 2 now,
Exactly.
which is actually crazy.
We just Glenn sat at home rubbing our eyes together like, yes, best song I've ever written.
I know. So how do you feel about coming at the back of Big Brother, right? Your life's different, would you say?
It's different, but like I love it. Like I still teach, obviously, my dances,
Yeah.
my dance classes, and like that is my backbone at the end of the day.
That's what you love.
But then I would have never, see if you told me 2 years ago when I was there, that now I would have done like a master's, and like it's just wild the way
That's unbelievable.
one thing in life can like send you on it. So it really made me realise that what I love to do is talk.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And
but
then
you're
I
like,
was
well, I
like,
can make something for this, actually.
do you know what? I love live TV and I love live radio and I want to make a career out of that. And I was like, but I also don't want to ride off 15 minutes of fame. And there are a lot of people who do that. And there are times that you kind of have to do that, which I cringe ultimately at, and you'll understand that. But I was like, I'm going to go and get a degree in this, because then when I go and chase opportunities for myself, no one can turn around and say, you're not qualified enough for this, because the proof's on the piece of paper.
Yeah, here I am.
I am.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
the wealth of like knowledge and skills that I gained in that year were unbelievable. It was so, I'm so glad I did it.
I'm going to say I'm so glad you did it, because I think that's just unbelievable. There's nothing you can beat as well for being able to say, like, listen, this is what I've done.
Listen, there is nothing better than as a female being an educated queen. That is the truth.
Unbelievable.
Like, there is no bigger mic drop moment than when you're a female and you are well clued up here.
Yeah.
Because, like,
it's the biggest, like, here you go, you.
Exactly. There is nothing better than, like, going in and getting that degree, girl.
Get that degree, girl. There's a song and it goes, go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. And I love that song because it reminds us.
There, thank you.
Yeah. And I keep thinking that song to myself. I don't know who sings it, right? But he also says in it, I don't know, it's like quite manifesting. It's like really good. And I listen to it when I'm studying sometimes and I think, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Let me get
it's
that
all
degree.
Going to be worth it in the end.
Yeah, it is.
My mum has 3 degrees, so I'm one off my mum now.
Yeah.
3 degrees and an MBE, so...
She's some woman, isn't she?
She's a wee bit ahead of me, but I will catch up one day.
Yeah, you're only 24.
Yeah, I've got to sit 25.
25?
Yeah, quarter of a century.
Right, okay.
25. I am past the, what's it called? Think 25, is that what it's called?
Challenge 25,
that one, and I still get challenged every time.
Do you get challenged for a Red Bull?
Don't like Red Bull. I'm a coffee girl.
Coffee girl, so am I.
My Nespresso machine, Kira, you need to get one.
I need to get one.
Changed my life.
Do you have a pink one?
No, red.
There's a pink one and it's so
my
cute.
My auntie got me it for my birthday this year, and I did ask her for money, and my uncle walked in the house with it, and I was a bit panicking, thinking, well, am I not getting my money? Because my auntie and my granny team up.
Right, okay.
And like normally they'll just give me like whatever I ask for between them. So I was like, is this what they've both got me? It was actually just from my auntie, and I just felt so grateful when I found out that was from her, but I was also still getting my money off my gran.
I love that.
I love when things happen the way they're meant to.
Yes.
But the coffee machine is the best.
You love her.
You need to get one.
I need to get one
Jackie,
so bad.
get her one for Christmas, please.
Please, mother.
Pink one.
I know. So how do you feel about like the social media scene in Glasgow, Olivia? Obviously, this is how I've met you at an event. I can't even really pinpoint when I did.
I think it was the Grinch night, was it not? Was it the Grinch night?
I definitely saw you, but I don't think we spoke.
Me and Mark running about with socks that night, to be fair.
I remember being like, whoa, this is a different event to what I'm used to.
You were probably like this, wow, this is a bit more like my kind of people.
Yeah.
Was it
the Soto night? Was it February?
I think it was the Soto. No, not February.
November.
It must have been December. It was December that. Oh, I can't remember, but it was a Soto night, yeah, and you were a wee bit pissed, and you were like, "I'm gonna come and say hello," and I wasn't drinking that night. And
I was,
we were chatting,
bar.
And then I know, but I'm quite good at being able to say like no to things now.
Yeah.
You get used to like
I'm good at saying no to things, but not a prosecco. I can't say no.
I know what you mean.
Please give me it.
It was a Christmas night though, because it was Christmas themed cocktails.
Yeah, it was.
So it was
December. And I had a dress
that was almost
on.
a year ago.
It was almost a year ago.
My God.
I had a Poly dress on, right, and it was like one of the pure like
tight ones,
classy tight ones, all the way down here, and it was had buttons. And I went to a 30th that night after my first influencer event. I was right, bye everyone, steaming away at the 30th. Danced my arse off at this 30th.
Did you burst it?
Every single button up my dress popped. Every single one. Every single one. And
that's
I was
a sign of a good night.
Yeah,
I would get in touch with old Polly and be like, hi, old Polly, this is really bad quality. It's not dance proof.
And I just was like, I loved that dress, and it just, I can't wear it again because I was trying to find the buttons on the dance floor. I was like, where are they?
I would love to see CCTV.
Yeah. I was all at it that night, Olivia.
The social media scene's an interesting one. There's a very mixed group of people.
Mixed bag, yep.
Yeah, like you'll go to some events, and I always find it interesting if it's like more of a food event. and there's all these foodies there who don't put their face on their page.
Yeah, you never know who they are.
But no one ever introduces themselves. Whereas I'm always like, hi, I'm Olivia, nice to meet you. And somebody's like, hi, I'm so-and-so, but they don't say, I run this page.
That's why sometimes I say, so what is it that you do? Because I don't know. I'm like...
That was like, I was at that Be Perfect breakfast last week.
Oh, nice.
Which was so good, by the way.
I love it.
So much fun. And like, I literally think I knew like one person, and then I started seeing more of the videos online that night, and I was like, okay,
that's who that
I
is.
recognise your face now. There was one girl sat at the table, and I was like, I know her face, but I don't know what her name is, or her, like, that's what I find really weird. Is there's almost sometimes you'll walk into more intimate events and people kind of have this expectation that you know who they are and they know who you are.
Yeah.
But I always say, hi, I'm Olivia. Like, I always like to make sure that I introduce myself when I'm meeting somebody, but it's a really weird one because I think there is this expectation that you should just walk in a room and know who everybody is.
Yeah, it's
and I'm
strange.
not like very into like influencer culture. Like, I was never like a big follower of influencers, and personally I don't see myself as an influencer, and that's not where my goals lie. Like what I've said, I want to do more radio and TV and whatever, so like my goals don't sit in that space. But there are so many girls who work really hard to be in that space, and I respect them for that. So like, I don't ever want to step on your toes. Please don't think I think I'm better than you, because I definitely
I think you speak about it all very well, Olivia, as well, because I feel the exact same. I want to be into TV and I want to be into radio, but it's like this influence and culture and scene in Glasgow as well. It's quite funny because everybody knows everyone, or unless they're the food person, you don't know who's behind the screen. But everyone like knows somebody, and it's so small. So it's like you see the same faces at certain events, and then I feel like it's like finding
It's only
your
after
feet.
a while you'll start to then be like, hi, Anne, like follow each other back and whatever. That's really weird. The whole like, I thought I kicked over that Diet Coke there. That was a bit scary.
No, don't worry about it.
But no, like, sometimes it can be like that. But like, we very much have a kind of group that we gravitate towards now.
Yes, definitely.
At certain events, and like, I love spending time like you, and like, Elle's so nice, and like,
She's lovely.
to be fair, even I go to very varied events because of that. Like, there's different spaces that I fit in that don't really come under like the influencer nature. Like, there was this event that Cassie from Clyde One had done, and it was women in media, and obviously I've got a degree in multimedia, so I was there. So like, that wasn't an influencer space, and it was more of a networking event that matched me and where I want to be better.
Yeah.
And it was a great night, and I loved that. But then I love stepping into like loads of different me spaces. But the most out of my comfort zone, we did Be Perfect breakfast with James Charles, and we did a paint and sip. And like, it wasn't like a +1 event or anything, it was like a you go by yourself, and I find that really daunting because it's not a space where I like would walk in a room and be like, this is my job and I'm really good at it. So like, I'm very much like, this is really out of my comfort zone, and everybody's going to drink today, but I'm not going to drink because I don't want to get drunk and like do the wrong thing. Do you know what I mean? It was a Sunday as well, but like, there are some spaces that make me more apprehensive to walk into. And I think you'll get that too.
I do, I completely get you.
Certain intimate events can be really daunting because there's a lot of events where you can take a +1, and that's like your safety blanket. But when you go to something yourself, it is like, put your big girl pants on and you can do this. It's like pep talk before you get there.
You've got the best energy, Olivia. Like, that's why I've gravitated so much towards you. When I meet you at stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy she's here.
I know, I think, but in life you have people like that who
you
are
do.
like, I think you don't realise how much you are like a light in that sense. Do you ever like walk away from an event though, and sometimes I'm like, did I ask them enough about their life, or did I just talk?
Yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Yeah, I get you.
I really get in my head sometimes with interactions I have with people, and I'm like, was that a two-way conversation, or did I talk about them?
I completely get
talk
that.
about myself too. Like, did I talk at? I really sometimes deep things.
I know, same. But then I'm also like, see, I don't think people are thinking about you as much as they're thinking about themselves. Do you know what I mean?
know.
Everyone's thinking about themselves too much to think about anyone else.
That's what I know, but
I get
so
you.
true.
But then see if I'm in a conversation and I'm like, wow, that was amazing and that was so good. And then I'm like, wait, it was me that was amazing. I'm like, wait, it was me that was carrying that. Yeah, I like. Do you ever talk to people and it's like getting blood out of a stone, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't even
Like
bothered.
the draining stuff.
Oh
But, like,
my God.
there are people that you just like. I love when we see Mark and Erin. Like,
Yes, they're the best.
We just have so much fun. Like when we're all at events and we're all in like a good vibe.
Yeah, and it's so
And
fun.
like, there's just certain people who like I just love to spend time with, and you see them at events, and it's just like, see Mark and Erin were at an event. It was back in March, and my mum and dad were there as well. And my sisters and my dad and Mark were hilarious there. They were doing like high kicks on the dance floor and all that. And I was just like, see, like this kid, like I do sometimes think people take these events really seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just enjoy the moment and like be that kind of, oh my goodness, how crazy is this? We're here and there's a free bar just now and there's all this amazing food, and like just go and let your hair loose.
And we also
it doesn't have to be too serious.
It doesn't. We also don't know how long all of this is going to last.
Exactly.
So
You
it's
could get cancelled tomorrow.
I know. True, with the world we live in.
It's
so it's
so
like
true.
you need to just go and have fun and meet everybody and
You
get
do.
your name out there, but as well, because that's the thing, like going to stuff and getting dressed up and being all is fun for 5 minutes.
No, I hate getting pictures. Can I just put
Do
that out
you
there?
hate
I
it?
despise.
I love getting my
That's
pictures
how I
taken.
know I could never be like a full-time influencer, because after about 5 pictures,
You're done.
I'm like, right, there must be one in there.
Aye.
Genuinely see the pictures I post on Instagram, that is like me just being like, right, that one will do.
Aye.
Because I actually, I just get so bored and fed up doing it. I really, really do.
I know, I completely
Like,
get
I
you.
hate it. I genuinely get so bored and fed up taking pictures. However, I did a shoot last week and I loved that. But that was because we were getting to be dead creative and like, whereas like, see if you're like in a bar and you're like, hey, will you take a picture of me? And you're just like posing. I
I know,
it
but that's
makes
why
me like, ugh.
cringe a bit. I get that. I also wanted to talk to you about something that I feel like you would be the perfect person to talk to about
Go.
this. Let me actually make sure that I've said
intrigued.
things that I want to say. Yeah, I have. Right. Pop culture right now. Not pop culture, social culture, life, everything. Right, have you saw...
See if this is going to be politics, Kira.
It's not, don't worry. Have you
Have I seen?
seen... There we go, have you seen?
Make sure you don't do that mistake when you're writing your essays.
So true. I need
So that's something,
you
can
in
I
my
just
ear.
say that while we're doing this? See, when people say, I done that, that's actually incorrect English. I
So
did
there you go,
that.
everybody. I did
It
that.
annoys me so much. It's something people do in Glasgow all the time. I done. No, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You did.
There
That
we go.
annoys
At
me.
least we've got you to tell us, though.
Thank you.
you know
Sorry,
what I
I
mean?
just had to get that out there while I was correcting
That's
Kira's
okay.
grammar.
That's absolutely fine.
That's why I'm here.
So have you saw Skim's Ultimate Bush?
No. Oh no, yes I have. The pants with the...
With the pubic hair?
Yep.
Right.
Not the real pubic hair, but...
No,
fake
but like
pubic
fake.
hair.
So it's
Yeah.
a wig for your vag,
Yep.
right? And
Terrifying times.
terrifying times. What is going on in the House of Commons? What the
That
hell?
is wild.
Right, in it, because I just looked online because I was like, I want to talk to you about this today. I looked online last night and they're sold out. People are buying them, Olivia.
But I think people do anything that Kim Kardashian tells them to, and I think that's even
Buy a
more...
thong with a bush on it.
Just grow your own.
But this is the thing, right? So
Like-
I saw a video.
Surely,
I saw a video.
surely homegrown's better, no? If that's what you want. Cancel your laser appointment.
this is the thing.
Don't get your
This is why
waxing
she's
done next
released
month.
this, because she got lasered in her 30s and
And
now
doesn't grow
she
anything.
misses the bush. So
Nah.
she's released it.
I'm not with you on this one, Kim K.
I'm not with her either because it
See
doesn't
if we
make
have
sense.
to start like going to like, say you're at like the swimming and you just start seeing all these women just embrace. No, I'm not on board with this. Let's just keep shaving, please.
But can you imagine, right, somebody's ordered these pants?
No, I can't imagine because I
No.
think they're all weird and today.
But who is ordering them
who's
then?
to say it's women that's ordering them and not men with fetishes?
True.
Maybe Kim K's serving a different purpose.
But I don't know why she's done that. See the nipple bra, I can maybe get that a bit more than the bush.
But also, right, I do believe women should be allowed to wear what they want, right?
Yeah,
see,
wear
like
what
the
you
nipple
want, but
bra, even, it's like, do you know what I find funny is like we'll say like we should be able to wear what we want and it not be sexualised, but then like say you were to wear a nipple bra, you'll get that one woman who's like, if I choose to wear this you shouldn't be looking, but it's like, but you're choosing to wear that so you have visible nipples.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
And it's
I
also
mean,
a
that's
fake
kind of
nipple.
it's kind of backwards when you really think about
Yeah,
it.
I get you.
Like, why are we buying a thong with fake hair when we actually all have hair down there anyway and could just
Aye.
not spend
But it's
how
because
much
she's
is a pair?
feeling left out because she doesn't have it.
Well, you wear them in secret. Nobody needs to know.
That's why she's
But
like
also-
released it. Like, join me
but
in
also,
on
like,
this.
Your hair's on the inside of your pants, not the outside. So it's not even the same. So she
I don't
really
know what
feels that
she's
left
doing,
out.
Olivia.
She needs to wear them inside out.
Aye, and I love her. I
don't.
do. I love the Kardashians. I can't even. Do you know
don't.
Kylie Jenner? How she's returned her King Kylie era. Have you seen all this?
No, I don't. That's what I mean. I genuinely don't follow all this.
Olivia.
I live in my own wee bubble, Kira. Like, people don't believe me when I say that.
I want
genuinely
to. I
live
want
in my
to
own
be
wee
in the bubble.
Come be in the bubble. It's actually really peaceful.
Is it? I love that.
I live in my own wee bubble, and people go, "Oh my God, did you hear this?" And I go, "No." I follow the news. Like, I follow like the real life news. Mm-hmm. And I have
but not the Bush news.
But not really like the Kim K news. For me, that's not news. Like,
No,
go
it's
her.
not.
She's building an empire selling pants with fake pubes on them. But each to their own. Doesn't really concern my life.
Each their own. I'm in my bubble. Leave me alone.
That's probably
Kim.
a really boring response. I sound like a pure
No, it's
mum
not.
there, but I genuinely don't really follow like pure influencer culture and like all that, which is why I'm just like, that's not my space, guys. Enjoy. But I love coming to an event and stepping into it. But I like being able to
And being
switch
able to
off
leave it.
after. Do you know what I mean? I feel very lucky that I get the
100%.
opportunities to go in and out. But like, please, if you ever see me at an event, don't think I'm there to try and steal your job, because I'm not.
I'm just there to observe.
I'm just there to have fun.
Love
Like,
that.
genuinely just have fun.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
same
and
thing
let your hair down.
in life.
And just be like, hi.
I'm
This is
Olivia,
me.
let's party.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm Kira, let's party and let's get inside that bubble and live a peaceful life.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
how I feel as well,
Pretty
Olivia.
much. And if my life inside my bubble concerns you so greatly, that is a you issue.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
a
like-
shame for you. Go and deal with that.
Do you know what I mean? See, like the comments on TikTok, it's not the comments that get me. Do you know what it is on TikTok that gets me?
What?
See the wee share button?
Aye.
I
Is it all
always-
talking about me
Sometimes
privately?
I count my reposts and I'm like, right, that's only been reposted 7 times, so why is there 21 shares? Who's talking about me and what are they saying?
Yeah.
That's what kills me. It's like
Does
what
it?
you don't know and what you can't see. I can deal with a comment that I don't like, but it's the what are people. But then it could be really positive stuff. It could
Like,
generally
I
be like,
think
oh
it
my god,
always
we need
is.
to try this. Oh my god, how nice does that look? And like,
So see how I always look at that share button? I always look at it as if they're sharing that and going, oh my god, she's so funny. And then that's it. I'm just, well, you're never going, this is it, you're never going to know.
That is the thing, you will never know.
No, or
so
maybe
it's
they're
like,
sharing
but you
it
can't
going-
help but have that wee.
Niggle.
Yeah.
I know, I get you. But again, if you've got anything to say, then they can
Shite
say
bags
it,
won't
but
say it.
They won't, no. So
Exactly.
they are just sharing it because you're really funny and gorgeous and
Hopefully,
educated.
hopefully.
That's all that is.
Hopefully that's
So
how you
what's
can-
next for Olivia Jane Young?
What's next? What is next?
Late and Live.
Late and live
Another
on
Late and Live.
Sunday. And then life's busy at the moment.
Life's busy and I hope it continues that way
But
because
yeah.
you've got so much to offer.
It's quite fun because like a lot of the work I do is just across different creative industries, which I really like. I've got something that I really, so like for my final project for my masters, I did like a mini documentary, and I would love to get that going. And I don't want to say the idea on this because I don't want anyone to steal it from me.
Absolutely.
But the goal is like, that is where see over the next year, that's what I would love to do. I would love to invest in like a big project like that.
Amazing.
So yeah.
That sounds fabulous. You've got it all going on in Olivia Land.
Hopefully in Olivia Bubble.
In the bubble that I'm going to join.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks,
Seriously,
Eva.
this has been a magnificent conversation.
This has been like a whirlwind of a conversation. Like,
It has. We've covered all
if you
bases.
were able to follow the last probably 40 minutes, like,
I
well
think
done.
It might be more.
Well done for sticking with us, because
Well done.
we just talked utter shit for the past hour.
But this is what I would
like,
love
if
to listen to.
If anyone was ever wondering like what it's like when me and Kira are together,
This is what it is.
So yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, guys, and for you being here.
Bye.
Bye.
I was like half wave, half peace there.
Oh,
Right.
Olivia, how fun.
That was fun.